we're gonna go into a review of their song "Love Is War." I'm really excited to review this. We're gonna let Benny play a clip so that people can hear it and know what we're talking about. Benny.
How did we let things get so strange? Plays over and over in my brain. No words to say, there's no more time. No way to get back the tears I've cried. And it keeps running back and forth, running back and forth, running back and forth. Love is such a war, love is such a war.
Yes, so that was a little clip of Attack the Sound's "Love Is a War."
I'm vibing right now.
Yeah, it is a vibe. I love that piano. There's something soothing about it.
It's very soothing. Very soothing.
I have a question that like I've not really known where to stick it. I'm not gonna ask it at the beginning, but David, we know you wrote this, correct? So what inspired Love Is War, the single? And like, was it inspired by someone, or was it just like you had to write a love song, so you wrote a love song? Like what's the deets?
Oh man, for the second part of that question, I don't know what level you think we're at, but nobody's like, hey, you gotta write a song. So no, I didn't write it because I had to write a love song. I'd actually had not too long been out of a relationship. Majority of my relationships are long term. You know, I'm either a sucker or I love hard, and so I end up in like 2 to 5 year relationships. And the girl that I was with ended up stuff not working out. And I mean, I was just chilling with my friend who was a producer at the time. We were just kind of going through a lot of different music and just writing. And I was like, oh man, like that feels like so sad and surreal, and like this is the outlet I need right now to just kind of express how I'm feeling. Because you always get, when you go through failed relationships and things like that, and it can be romantic or not, you get to questioning like what exactly is next? What am I doing? We didn't get to it in the clip there, but you get to the second verse and it say like, I'm not afraid to cross this road, but I'm afraid to die alone. And that was specifically how I was feeling then and there, because I'm like, I've spent 2.5 years loving someone, and like I'm not afraid to like not be in a relationship and start over, but my fear is if this continues, I'm going to die alone, because the next relationship may be longer, it may not work out, and eventually I'm just going to be like, I don't know if I'm going to want to put the effort into it anymore, and I'll just be by myself, you know. And I think that's a fear that most people have, of being alone, you know.
Yeah. Wow. Literally everything you're saying is just resonating with me right now. I'm like, wow, I feel like maybe I need to listen to this song a little bit deeper. So with that being said, you wrote the song before we had like the rest of the music produced as well, and like what did that look like? Was it like a jam session, or like did you present the lyrics to the team and like we kind of vibed, or like how did that happen?
Well, actually, this song was established during a kind of like a break of my original team. So the team that I have now with Attack the Sound has changed over the years. I've actually had the band since 2009, and
yeah, that was another thing we were gonna.
And so throughout the time, we kind of changed and developed and evolved. And it was one of the songs that I wrote, and it was originally just piano. And I presented it to the band I had once Paris joined in 2016. I think it was maybe 2017 that we started to like dive into really developing and producing and arranging the song. And in 2018 was is what inspired a way that we played it live is what inspired what you hear now, because it was just piano, and they were like, oh, at the end, what if we added like this vamp at the end? And as soon as I heard it, I was like, this is what it's been missing. I need all of that, like the drums, the bass, like it was just at that point just arranging it all. But it was clear what I was missing from the song, you know, thanks to the talented members of my band. So, but my writing process for it changes per song. I've got like 15 books of music and songs, and sometimes I just write my lyrics beforehand. I just kind of write in an ABA format already, so that I can write songs without having any music at all, just for the simple fact that I'm so used to the standard, you know, pop style of writing, or at least a standard of writing, and I used to do a lot of poetry, that I can write in any style without having the music, because I understand the cadence that I'm looking for and how I need to place my lyrics and my words to already conceptualize a song. So sometimes I write the lyrics beforehand, or sometimes I'll hear something. Like we have a song that's going to be coming out in the near future, but I heard the music before I heard anything. I actually didn't finish writing the lyrics until we were in the studio, but yeah, so it just depends. It really depends on the song and how I'm feeling, how we're feeling at that particular time of how I write.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That was actually the question. I was like, I don't know where to ask this, but I want to know you guys' process. Paris, we saw that Love is War was selected for the Midwest Film Festival.
Excuse me.
First and foremost, congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Can you guys tell us more about this and what that means for your band?
Well, the Midwest Film Festival reached out to us about our nomination. Our film director, Tyler Parks, she's a member of our media team. She's actually been a partner with us, correct me if I'm wrong, David, for about, honestly, since the band has started, right?
No, it's like I've known her since then, but 2015 like 2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, with her and these two awesome videographers that go by the Lucas Brothers, teamed up with them to do the shooting. Once we got nominated, it was really big for us because, like, you know, that it's like a whole nother realm of where, you know, we're starting to see where our music could take us, and especially at a visual level. When we got there to the festival, man, there were so many great films, so many other great producers that were like, man, you know. So it was just great to just be in the atmosphere, especially what's going on right now. Everybody was in their cars, just kind of watching. It was like it was a drive-in.
Drive-in.
Drive-in situation. But once they announced that we won, it was kind of surreal, you know, being appreciated, being acknowledged, you know, like David said, you know, the process of him creating this song was based on his life's experience. But the more this group, we've become a family, you know, we've all been able to put our own emotion and our own experiences into bringing this project together. So it was really personal, and it felt really good, you know what I'm saying, to be acknowledged at that tier, you know what I'm saying, and just to be in supported by our peers was really cool.
I also
Awesome.
used that to submit to South by Southwest. I was like,
we did.
By the way, guys, we were submitted for a thing over here. Maybe you want to do, you know, but we'll see what happens.
But that's cool because then it's like, you know, get it in there, and then now you guys have this like under your belt, so that's even better moving forward.
Do you guys go, like, were there, I guess, like movies that were nominated, or was it music videos for this film festival?
Both.
Like, was it an array of?
Yeah, it was
shorts.
Shorts and other music videos. And I'm sitting, I'm like, there's no way we're gonna get an award.
Right.
I think I
Wow.
felt good, but I was just like the other stuff that was here, man. Some of it was thought provocative, and I was just like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't know how, but I was like, but you know what? There's a will, there's a way, there's a God. So
Right. You know, like there's a reason
Hey.
why you guys are there and were nominated in the first place, you know. So hey.
Yeah.
Whose concept was it for the video? Like that, you know, like how did that come
yeah,
about?
so that was my concept, and then I sat with Ty, our creative director, and we wrote it, sketched it all out. But essentially, getting real personal here. So I was deployed last year. I was in the Army for 12 years. I actually
Wow.
am out now as of October 30th, and I'm in the process of out processing and getting my DD-214, so I never have to hear from them again. But yeah, when I came back from my deployment in April, here's another one. The girl that I was dating for the last 5 years dumped me, and that was rough. It was rough, and and we had all this stuff planned, and I was like, I don't want to do anything. I don't know if I ever told Karen, but I didn't want to do anything. I was always stuck in my house, in my room, and then we also had COVID, so it was like it was a triple or quadruple blow in terms of coming off of active duty and reinstating into American culture is completely different when I've been overseas for a year. Then the one person that was my rock and my mental sanity like left me hanging. So it was like a lot of stuff that I had to deal with. And so when we finally got to some place where I felt I was comfortable actually working on the music again, and they were like, use that story. So we tried to use elements from what I was feeling from being pretty much left hanging and feeling undesired and unloved knowledge into the story, which is why you see the running a lot is because I don't know where I'm going. I just know that I'm going, because like I stated again from that second verse, like that pretty much speaks clear and true. It's like, I'm not afraid to go on, but I may die alone. So I'm just gonna start going somewhere. Maybe along the way, someone will join me, but they may not. I could be Forrest Gump and running forever, and then people join. I could just keep running, and one day wake up and be like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go home now. Like I don't know. So I just keep running. I just keep proclaiming out to the universe that it's like, give me answers.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
service. Yeah.
Also, yeah. With Love is War, one last question. We'll jump into a break here. Sorry. Is it a part of a bigger project? Is it a solo thing? What's that looking like? Was it meant to just be a standalone thing?
Originally, no. Originally, we had it as a part of an EP that we no longer really promote. But anyways, your quality of music changed, so you just kind of like, past it. People want to go listen to it, they can. It's called Prequel to the Sound, and it's got a lot of our original take and at least approach on our music that we're now developing to what we call shy pop, which is our like own style. So
can we tell them about what we're working on now?
But we re-released some of those songs. So you got Love is War and Music Soul on Fire that we re-released from Prequel to the Sound. But we made sure to increase and improve the quality overall of those singles. So right now we're just releasing singles, building up our singles until we have.
I love it.
Yeah, until we have the platform to release a project, which I think everybody will like.
Good. I hope so. From what I've heard, I don't see me not liking it. So, no pressure, but I've got high expectations. I'm just kidding. Well, no, I do have high expectations, but just kidding to the no pressure part.
It's a Leo thing.